What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be ranking the Spirit Halloween 2025 animatronics from worst. Now, I don't include like returning animatronics and stuff from like previous years. I just do the stuff that's like original for 2025. So, if you were hoping I was going to do that, then I'm sorry, but I'm not. But I will say this year is a really solid year for animatronics. There's only three animatronics I don't like, which we'll get into those. And I'm pretty sure we have 18 animatronics for like original animatronics and stuff. Anyway, let's get into the first animatronic. Okay, so that is the Night Owls, and this is my least favorite animatronic this year. I'm sorry. I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I'm sorry. I just do not like it at all. It's I was hoping it doesn't even really look like a real owl. I was hoping it would be like a real like zombified owl kind of, but I guess nope. It just looks like a statue too. And it's supposed to be like a real owl and stuff. I don't like how it looks like a statue, and it looks really shiny and plasticky. And it's just kind of a boring animatronic that I'm sorry. I don't like this thing at all. I feel like this thing should have been in store box only, and Trixie should have been set up in his place. But you know, it is what it is. I mean the animation is all right. I mean I don't really know what else they could have done with it though. But and then even that, it's just not an animatronic that I like. It's just in $250. That's kind of expensive for that too. I mean, I don't really know how big it is. I mean, it looks like it's kind of big, but still, it's just not really like the animatronic type of animatronic that I like, and that's why it's in last place. All right, let's go into the next animatronic. Okay, guys, so that is a Two-Faced Teddy, and this is another one that I'm not the biggest fan of this year. It's I mean, a lot of people don't really like this one, but because it's kind of late, it's a really lazy design, and people are saying that this is this year's version of Night Terror, which I will agree and disagree, but this thing was not as big as a disappointment as Night Terror was. I was hoping that this, because we saw the names before, what the actual animatronics look like, but Two-Faced Teddy, I was hoping it was gonna be like a teddy bear and stuff, like a scary teddy bear, and I just had a feeling that they were gonna mess it up, but and look what we have here. It's just a stupid clown and stuff. They also did use Poor George's head too, that's very lazy and stuff. That's just real lazy. And it's not even, and the face on the other side, the only thing that changes is like the face expression. The actual face itself doesn't change. Like if they changed the color scheme of the clothes on this guy and Poor George, and have Poor George's head be on here, then it would actually like be better, because Poor George's like sad face was actually more scary than the happy face, but this dude's just like right about the same. I will say I do like his color scheme though, like orange and black. That's not really something that we see a whole lot on clowns and stuff. Like some of the color schemes that this year on the clowns was not really what we see all the time, which I do really like that though. But yeah, this is just not my clown and stuff. I mean, it is a good like budget prop if you're just like starting to collect animatronics. This is a good budget one. Um, but yeah, Two-Face Teddy is still not the best animatronic. Anyway, on to 17th place. Come on, load. Load, bro.
Hi there. Are you lost? Don't worry. I know all the secrets of this creepy place. But beware. You don't want to fall in an open grave.
Okay, guys, so that was Grave Dancer, and this is another one that I just don't like too much. I mean, video, I thought we were getting an animatronic called Grave Danger, but apparently we were reading that name all wrong, and it said Grave Dancer. And yeah, I don't think Danger is going to be like a separate animatronic and stuff, unfortunately, which that would have been cool, because it would be nice, because I just knew that Spirit Halloween uh, could do that good and just put. But a good thing with this one is online only, which this is actually an animatronic that belongs online only. Unlike Shirley Stab or Deathstalker, Two Scoops, those ones should never been online only, dude. But this one actually does belong online only. It I don't like the way it looks. It doesn't look scary at all. But I will say the only thing I like about it is when she's talking, that little demon voice takes over the little girl voice, which that is actually pretty cool and stuff. But the animation is alright too, but it's just I don't like that. I'm not too big fan of the outfit or the face and stuff. It's just I'm not a big fan of this one. It's just not up my alley for animatronics. But I do see why some people would like this one though. I mean, and she also is like not too bad price wise, and she does look like she's gonna be kind of tall too. I mean, I don't know, but we'll have to see what she'll be like. But still, she's not really animatronic that I like. Okay, guys, so that was all the animatronics I dislike. The rest of these animatronics that we're getting into are actually the ones that I actually like. So let's see what's in 16th place for animatronic. Okay, so in 16th place we have Trick or Treat Pete, and yeah, once again we're starting. We're starting to get to the animatronics we're actually like, which I did say that there's not a lot that I dislike this year because this year is just great. So Trick or Treat Pete. Trick or Treat Pete I think he's a really cool animatronic, to be honest. I know he's a clown. I know he's like supposed to be kid friendly and all, but Trick or Treat Pete, it's right there in the name. You can't really expect that to be scary. Which this guy is not scary at all, but that's not a problem because this guy actually dispenses candy as well, and that's just really cool. That's a cool feature for an animatronic to have. We don't really have one that dispenses candy, which I was hoping that like Trick or Treat Pete, I was hoping it wasn't gonna be like another one of those jump scare guys where you get candy, then a jump scare happens, because we already have a lot of those. Like we have like way more than we need. But I'm glad that this one actually dispenses candy from his mouth. That is pretty cool. And he is like Bluetooth compatible too. You can hook your own phone up to him and stuff. And yeah, this dude is really gonna be cool on Halloween. And in case like you could like if you could buy him and put him outside if you're going somewhere, and he'll just spit out candy for everybody. But $240 for this guy is kind of a lot because all this guy does is dispense candy. He doesn't like move or do anything. else besides that. So I'm not sure why he's $240 though, but I mean I know like tariffs and stuff, but make them more expensive, but still I feel like this guy should have been less than like $200. 100 less than $100 is like asking for too much, but still, Trick or Treat Pete is really cool. All right, let's go into 15th place for Spirit Halloween 2025 animatronic.
Come on, I'll give you one free throw. Then it's my time to throw a knife at you.
So coming in 15th place, we have Bullseye, and this is one that I thought I was gonna really hate at first, but I actually really like this guy a lot, to be honest. So this dude is made by Party Time and stuff. I think this is like our only Party Time prop this year, which is kind of good because their quality can be kind of questionable, and Party Time is like my least favorite animatronic company because they just have like a bunch of stuff I just don't like about them. But because this year I got my first Party Time animatronic and stuff, and let's just say I was not too impressed. But Bullseye, this guy is pretty cool. He's not really like meant to be a scary clown and stuff, but this guy is unique. I like how it's like a clown with its head going through a target and stuff. That is pretty cool. I love how he's wearing an eye patch with an X on it, like a red X on it. That's pretty badass. And I really like how he's got like some like scars on his forehead. That's actually pretty cool that they tried to add that and stuff. And the target is also pretty detailed and stuff. Looks like there's like a little bit of blood on it, and it's all beat up and dirty. I do like how there's like knives already thrown in it too. I'm not sure how I feel about the yellow clothes, so I'm not sure how I feel about all that and stuff, but I guess it's all right. And I do like his pink hair too. That's another thing I really like about him. I love his pink hair because we don't really see a lot of clowns with pink hair and stuff. And apparently this guy is really giant too, so I can't wait to see how big he is in person because apparently he's pretty giant. Yeah, that's Bullseye. All right, coming in 14th place, we have
This place holds countless souls, each a prisoner. This is your fate now, too. We are bound to this cursed place together.
Okay, guys, so that was Crypt Countess, and this is another one that I think is pretty cool. It's kind of generic, especially that face. I'm not a huge fan of the face, but everything else is absolutely incredible. I love her clothes and stuff, and I just love her thrashy animation because I was pretty sure that this thing was gonna just turn from side to side like almost every SVI animatronic does, but I'm happy that it has that violent thrashing animation. That's honestly pretty cool and stuff. I also really like her voice too. It's really cool, and she's pretty tall too, so that's gonna be pretty cool. She's gonna be intimidating, and she's also like one of the archway props as well, which is pretty cool. I mean, this thing always went well in the archway, but I did see that Spirit Halloween changed some things up a little bit with their animatronic layout, which is really I was really happy when Spirit made those changes. Yeah, Crypt Countess is really cool. Like she has like a bunch of stuff going on with her clothes. Like it's just like all kind of like grayish brown and dirty, and then and then it like gets yellowish kind of, and it's like kind of torn up and stuff. I really like that a lot. And yeah, again, the only problem that I have with it is the face. Change the face. If this thing had a different, like, more scarier face, and this thing would have been higher. But it's all right. It's still on the side of the animatronics that I actually like. All right, on to the next one.
On the journey to outdo himself and top his latest gear. He'll masterpiece with us free. It's a shadow for Christmas.
Okay, guys, so this one is Santa Art the Clown, and I will say, I know a lot of people are not a huge fan of this one, but I like this one a lot better than the one from last year. I like how it actually has blood on it. I mean, I know it said that you could add blood to the one last year, but it's just better when they come with blood and stuff. I'm happy that this one's actually holding a weapon instead of a horn, because I feel like that's what they should have done last year. And another thing is, thank God they changed the audio is different, because when I was in Spirit Halloween, every time I went to Spirit Halloween last year when they had Art the Clown, I was just like, I feel bad for the workers who had to listen to that horn honking all day. So when I went to Spirit Halloween, I barely activated Art the Clown, because I was just like, I don't want to. I know I bet those workers wanted to punch Art the Clown last year and just like beat him up until he stopped making noise, because the audio was pretty annoying last year. But this one is like an actual song, which that's going to work out so much better for those workers. I bet those workers are really that they don't have to listen to the horn audio anymore, unless Spirit Halloween sets up a regular Art the Clown. So, I mean, either way, this guy is going to be inbox only this year. But, yeah, this guy is pretty cool. And I know it's a reskin, but I don't really know what else they could have done with it to make it. I will say that this one is pretty good. All right, on to the next one. What the hell? Hold up. Where's the... Hold up. Shit. Okay, I'm trying to find a video of just Young He, but I guess they're... Hold up. Sorry, guys. But I guess we can't really watch a video because there's not really one that's like... Anyway, this is Young He, and this is the doll from Squid Games, and basically what she does is like she talks, and then her head spins to the other side, and then she sings like a song and stuff, and then she turns her head back around, and her eyes move, and just holy crap, this thing is cool. Like, I did not think I was going to be too impressed with this thing, because I do not watch Squid Games at all, but this thing just blew my mind away. It is so awesome, and it's also really tall too. It looks like it's 10 feet tall. I cannot wait to see this thing in person, because it just looks like it's going to be absolutely incredible. And I will say, I guess it's worth like $700, because this is Spirit Halloween's most expensive animatronic ever. $700, which I feel like that's fair, because it's a licensing fee. It's pretty big. It's pretty cool, and it's just, yeah. But this thing is really cool and stuff. I cannot wait to see what this thing is like in person. Anyway, we're going on to the next one. Okay, guys, so here we have Valak, and holy crap, this is definitely my favorite licensed prop this year, and probably my favorite licensed prop that Spirit Halloween has ever made. The Conjuring, I absolutely love the Conjuring movies and stuff, and I love scary nuns. I love the scary nuns and stuff. It's just, this thing is just a whole package, and it is a really cool jump scare too. Like, it shoots out from she shoots out like a foot, like over a foot from where she's originally standing, which that's really gonna scare some people during Halloween and stuff. And she is already sold out and stuff too, which is mind blowing. I don't think I've ever seen an animatronic sell out as quick as her, but I'm pretty sure there'll be some more in the store and stuff. But yeah, Valak is just, she's definitely my favorite licensed prop. I kind of wish she went out a little further, but I guess safety reasons. If she went out further than what she did, she'd probably be in-store box only, like Emmeline was, which it's kind of disappointing because the prototype had a huge scissor mechanism, and that one looked like it was going to go out far. But I guess Spirit Halloween wanted to do this, which is okay. I still really like this one. I'm pretty sure. I cannot wait to see this one. I can't wait to see all of these in person, but I can't wait to see this jump scare animation in person. All right, I'm pretty sure. Hold up a second. I made a little list here. Yeah, we are into our top 10 animatronics. So coming in 10th place, we have.
Do not venture any further. There will be no escape.
Okay, guys, so this is Lantern Keeper, and Lantern Keeper blew my mind away when I saw the first picture of him, because when we saw all the names, I thought Lantern Keeper was going to be the lamest prop this year and stuff, because I thought it was just going to be a normal, Reaper, Phantom, Hood dude or whatever. But I'm so happy to see that it's a scarecrow and a farmer and stuff. That's just really cool to see and stuff. And his animation's also pretty good. I figured he was going to turn from side to side, but I didn't think he was going to raise his finger up to shush you. That is really cool too. And I really like how his chest is ripped open. I'm pretty sure a lot of scarecrows have that, but it's still really cool to see. And his face is honestly pretty sick too. And I love his hat. I don't think I've ever seen a hat like that on a scarecrow, which that is honestly pretty cool. He has a lot of details, he's got a lot of stuff going on, and I really like that. Even the lantern looks pretty cool. That's probably the best looking lantern I've seen on an animatronic, to be honest. But yeah, Lantern Keeper, he's just a really cool animatronic, and sucks that he's going to be in-store box only, but he was originally supposed to be in the theme, but Spirit Halloween did it for the best. I'll talk about that later. But anyway, on to the animatronic that's in the 9th place.
You're trespassing on hallowed ground. Not everyone who does gets to live to tell about it.
Okay, so coming in 9th place, we have Sinister Strawman. And Sinister Strawman is also known as Mr. Dark number 4, and he is also known as the best Mr. Dark animatronic ever. Yeah, I don't think there's any of the Mr. Dark animatronics are better than this guy, because this guy is pretty cool. He's definitely the most detailed out of all the Mr. Dark animatronics, and he has more than one phrase, which all the other Mr. Dark animatronics didn't have, and I like how he has like different, like his the I guess we could call it the trash bag clothes is a different color than the creepy cloth. I really like that, and I like how it's cut out and like points and stuff on his arm, like his hands. I like how he has a rope too, and he just has like a bunch of straw, burlap, basically everything a Scarecrow should have, and his face is also done really cool too, and it's just everything is just really cool. He's I'm pretty sure he's also the tallest Mr. Dark animatronic too, which is pretty cool. And he's also, I know he looks like he was slow in the video, but I've seen people like unbox him. He is fast. So if I were to rank Mr. Dark animatronics from worst to best, the worst Mr. Dark animatronic is Towering Tallulah without a doubt. And then the original Mr. Dark, and then Hellspawn, and this guy. Which I kind of wish I had saved the money that I spent on Hellspawn and wait to get this guy, because I like this guy a lot better than Hellspawn. But Hellspawn is still really cool. I will say that. But honestly, to be honest, the Mr. Dark animatronics are starting to get kind of old though. But at the same time, I do like how they they put a different character on it each time too. But still. And his voice is also really cool too. I love his voice, and I also, I don't know if I said this earlier, but I love how he like speaks before he jumps up, because it's like, because you don't think he's gonna do anything, but then he shoots up, which is really cool. All right, coming in 8th place we have.
No more clowning around. It's time for monkey business!
Okay guys, so in 8th place we have Monkey Business, which originally this guy was not in my top 10 for favorite animatronics this year, but this guy has definitely grown on me a whole lot. I've seen people unbox in person. I know I didn't like how plasticky the monkey's face looked, but honestly, the people that got him, the face on the monkey does look better, and I'm starting to grow on the clown's face even. So, I know I said I liked everything else about him besides like the clown's face and the monkey's face, but now though that has changed, and that he's still going to be a really cool jump scare stuff. He's definitely going to scare a lot of people at Spirit Halloween, and I also said I really like his black and white color scheme. That's another thing I really like, and it's just Monkey Business is one of the coolest clowns this year. He's definitely pretty cool and stuff, and we don't really see a lot of monkey animatronics and stuff. I mean, we did have Monty from 2 years ago, but honestly, I think Monty is better than this. But I'll still take it. Monkey Business is still a really awesome animatronic. All right, coming in 7th place, we have. Okay, so coming in 7th place, we have the Mutant Sewer Rat, and holy crap, I really like this guy a lot, dude. He's really cool. I love the way he looks, like his face. I love how he's got like a bunch of flesh torn off him, and on his other ear, you'll see that too. He's got flesh torn off everywhere and stuff. And one of the things I really like about him is he's hunched over. That is really cool. and stuff. I love that he's hunched over. But everything else is really cool. His animation is pretty good. If it works with it. I don't really know what else he could have done besides like move his head and move his mouth, but it honestly works for what it is. I wish his eyes didn't light up though. That's my only complaint about him. I feel like just the normal black eyes would have just been best. I don't really think the eyes needed to light up, but that's fine because you could always like unplug the wire and stuff so the eyes don't light up. So yeah. I like how he has like claws on his nails, like hands and feet. That is pretty cool and stuff. And he does look like he's pretty giant too, which I know some people were wanting him to be like bigger and stuff, but honestly for a rat this is pretty big, so it doesn't really need to be bigger than that. So anyway, that is the mutant sewer rat. Now coming in 6th place we have
Nobody gave me any candy. Now I'm really angry. Oh, better now.
Okay, so here we have Trixie. Now, I know you guys are probably expecting me to put this higher, but I just can't put this higher than number 6. But don't get me wrong, it's a really great animatronic. I do really like it a lot, but just a few minor complaints for like the in-person one. I'm not the biggest fan of the paint job on the face and stuff. I still really like how the face looks, but I'm just not a big fan of like the paint job on the blood and stuff. But that could always be improved. I'm also not a big fan that some of them like jump up really slow and stuff. So if you want to get this one, I better hope you get a one that jumps fast. I've only seen a couple that actually jump kind of fast and stuff. And another thing, I don't really like how the mask lights up the face. That just looks kind of weird and stuff, to be honest. But still, it's overall really great. I like the clothes on it. There's lots of blood, and there's blood on the burlap bag. I love how she has a knife. That's not really something that you see too much on animatronics. That's really cool. And for ones that do jump fast, it is going to be a cool jump scare. I really like how the mask lifts up too. That's another unique kind of jump scare that you don't really see every day and stuff. And honestly, when we got the blurry pictures of Trixie, I honestly thought she was going to be a nurse, because if look at the more blurry pictures of her, I honestly thought she was going to be a nurse, which would have been cool. But this is not. This is honestly almost as good as a nurse. But anyway, that is Trixie, and now we are heading into the top 5. So coming in 5th place, we have.
You have a beautiful head.
Yes, it will complete our collection nicely.
Don't be afraid. Come closer. Take a candy.
And let's carve up some fun this night. Our treats are crafted from your darkest nightmares.
Okay, guys, so here is Headcase Harry. Headcase Harry is amazing. He is the best clown this year by far. I absolutely love almost everything about Headcase Harry. He is pretty cool. I love the idea of like a mutant clown and stuff. I love how he has like two heads, and they share an eye. That is honestly pretty cool and stuff. And thank God he has blood. Thank you, Spirit Halloween, for the blood and stuff. This guy is, the blood works great for him. I love how he has a knife and stuff, a bloody knife. That's gonna look so cool and so scary and stuff. Like, this guy is actually scary and stuff. I like how like both the heads like talk separately and stuff, and it's just Headcase Harry is pretty cool. And I also love his color scheme too. I like how it's like orange and like white and purple. That's a really unique color scheme and stuff. And I will say, when we had all the names and stuff, Headcase Harry was definitely the one I was most excited for. But then when I saw he was a clown, I didn't really see like the blood or that he had two kind of like two heads. I was like, Spirit Halloween, you had to mess up that bad. But when we saw getting more pictures of him, I was like, dang, Headcase Harry is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Then obviously the demo, all he does is move his heads and move his mouths and move his arm with a knife. But that's honestly all it really needs to do. It doesn't really need to do too much more than that. But he's still really cool. Headcase Harry is just amazing. All right, next up, coming in 4th place, we have...
I have risen from the dark pit of despair. It burns inside me.
Okay, so coming in 4th place, we have the Fire Demon, and this guy is really cool. He's giant, and this is another one that I thought was gonna be kind of lame too, because I thought it was just gonna be like another like devilish looking animatronic and stuff. But I'm happy with the way he is. I love how he's like a black flaming demon and stuff. I love how he has like horns and stuff. This is, for me, this kind of looks like a mixture between the Forest Demon from 2017 and the Cremator from last year. Like, this thing reminds me a lot of the Cremator and stuff. But this guy is pretty. I will say I like this guy better than the Cremator and the Forest Demon too. Which yeah, he's probably gonna be a really cool jump scare. He like his hands cover his face, then he reveals himself. But he's also outdoor proof, which is really cool too. That's another cool thing. That is good that they made him outdoor proof. And yeah, I also love his phrases and his voice too. Everything is just like top notch with this dude. I mean, for like the next few, I will have like minor complaints, but they're like really easily fixed, and the concepts are just like better. So you will see like some of the ones that are below some of the others that I will have minor complaints, but the ones that are higher than the ones I have no complaints for. It's just because I like their concepts a lot better, and the problems will usually be pretty easy to fix if you get it. All right, now we are venturing into the top 3. So the prop earning the bronze medal this year is...
Do you hear that sound? That's the grinding of my bones coming to tuck you in while you're sleeping.
Sweet scream!
Okay, so earning the bronze medal this year is Twisted Grandma. And this thing just screams 2014, 2013, 2015 Spirit Halloweens. And it just looks like a real throwback to their old days, and this one is just really, really cool. It's forget about that, but Twisted Grandma is just an amazing animatronic this year. The only complaint that I have is I'm not a big fan of the creepy cloth and stuff but that you can easily cut that off and stuff. And I know a lot of people like the original outfit that she was gonna have better, like in the concept art's better than what we have right now. But honestly, I like the pink better than the other one. It's really cool. Then I like how she it's another backwards one. Like she she turns her head 180 degrees, and then her torso just flings around. That is pretty cool. It's definitely going to scare some people. And Spirit Halloween, I'm just going to say right now, thank you for having her in the theme this year, because if you didn't know already, Bullseye was supposed to be in the archway, and Jack the Reaper was supposed to just be in the theme, but they switched the spots for Bullseye and Jack the Reaper, and Lantern Keeper was also supposed to be in the theme, and Twisted Grandma was supposed to be in-store box only, but now Twisted Grandma is in the theme, which Spirit Halloween, I thank you. I'm glad that they chose to do that, because usually, sometimes you don't really get to see a lot of in-store box only animatronics unless you go to a lot of Spirit Halloweens, but there's only so much where I live. I did not get to see any of the in-store box only animatronics last year. Actually, I did see Demonic Gatekeeper last year, but I didn't get to see some of the other ones. But it's okay, because some of the other ones weren't too good. But anyway, the prop earning the silver medal this year is...
You think you can escape me? I am Jack the Reaper. I make the skies turn orange, the wind howl, and the bats swarm. There is no place my bone-chilling grip cannot reach.
Okay, so the prop earning the silver medal this year is Jack the Reaper. Now, I was having a hard time deciding on this one in number one, but I will say this one is definitely one below. But holy crap, Jack the Reaper is amazing. I'm happy that we finally have Spirit's mascot as an animatronic. This is something that should have been done years ago, but it's finally here. It's finally done, and it's absolutely incredible. It's I love how he's motion tracking again. Like, I'm pretty sure this guy is going to be probably better than Nibbles. I mean, Nibbles was pretty cool, but it'd be cool to see if this one is upgraded, which it might be. We'll have to see. And I love how he has his one red eye. It's pretty cool, and he has his mouth moving and stuff. And thank God they gave him a good voice. I was hoping that the voice was not going to be as good as I was hoping it was, and I'm happy that and I also love like his phrases too. There's one that I want to make sure I'll be saying it right. I really like this one, and I like how he says, "I turn your dreams into nightmares." That is honestly pretty cool and stuff. And I like how they gave him a scythe too, because in the Spirit Halloween logo he does not have a scythe, but I'm pretty sure he should have had a scythe, and it does look like a pretty sick scythe too. And this guy is going to be in the archway, which originally he wasn't supposed to, but Spirit Halloween moved him to the archway because that's where he should have been all along. Okay, now we are getting into the prop with the golden medal this year. The prop earning the golden medal for Spirit Halloween 2025 is... Yup. Backbend Bonnie is the animatronic this year from Spirit Halloween that earns the golden medal. Holy crap. This animatronic is amazing. This is something that Spirit Halloween does not really do too much anymore, but this one is scary. Holy cow. This one is like a different version of the Broken Spine Girl and stuff, which Broken Spine Girl is my favorite animatronic of all time, and this one is like really on par with that one. she bends backwards slowly though, which honestly, that's honestly kind of, I'm not sure if I like that one better or like Broken Spine Girl's like jump scare-ish bending backwards, but I will say like this one is really cool. The face is really cool. It's really scary. She has like flesh torn off her face, like scars and stuff, and she has white eyes. I kind of wish they didn't give her like pupils and stuff. I kind of wish they just went with the classic techie white eyes. But again, that's a minor complaint. You could easily like paint over them and stuff, and she would have the classic techie white eyes. And so far, this one is looking at it's more like better quality than Broken Spine Girl was. Hopefully, that doesn't change later in the season, but I assume that it won't, because also $180 for this is a complete steal, because the original Broken Spine Girl was $200, and for this one that just like bends backwards a little slower, that's probably way more high quality than her, is like a complete steal. And she also bends backwards further than Broken Spine Girl does, which is really cool. I also like her red outfit. That's honestly a nice touch too. And she also does have like 3 different like sound effects for each activation. They're not really like phrases, stuff like actually. She laughs, screams, then sound like bones cracking. But you'll see when she gets in the story. Like she has like 3 different sound effects, kind of. Thank God she does not talk and stuff, because that would just like ruin the creepiness if she talked and stuff. But I just love the idea that Backbend Bonnie is, and she definitely deserves the #1 spot for Spirit Halloween 2025. Excuse me. Alright, anyway, so that is the end of the video. I wonder what you guys think of Spirit Halloween 2025. Definitely is a really great year and stuff for animatronics. They're actually scary, guys. Like, some of them are actually scary. And just, Spirit Halloween just like knocked it out of the park this year with animatronics. It's also surprising, but anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. We'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.